Hi everyone, it's Victoria with Candles by Victoria. How are you guys doing? It is New Year's Eve. Actually, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got my shower. I don't have any makeup on, so excuse me. And let's just try to ignore this little thing right here, shall we? 51 years old, and I still have occasional breakouts. So fun. But I just wanted to come on. I had to come down here to CBV North real quick and do a few things and answer a few emails. We've been off for the past couple of days. So I wanted to come down here and make sure I didn't have any emails I needed to get to. And it's really quiet in here today. I'm the only one here, so it seems really strange. Well, me and Harley. Harley came with me, which it's just a quick little story. I got down here to shop. I hadn't been down here 2 minutes, and my phone rang, and it was Matt, and he was like almost hysterical. He's like, "Where's Harley?" And I said, "Honey, I told you I was taking him with me." And he's like, "I didn't hear you." Bless his heart, he was so upset. He thought Harley got out or something. I was like, "I've never let him get out." But he was freaking out. This is kind of crazy how much we love that little dog, but we do. He's like our third child. And speaking of children, I don't know if all of you have heard or not, but I'm fixing to be a Gigi. My oldest daughter, Melissa, is pregnant, and she is 21 weeks. She's due May the 11th, and we just found out on Christmas Eve the sex of the baby, and it's a boy, and I'm so excited. I'm just so excited to be a Gigi. I honestly never thought that Melissa and Josh would have kids, and they kind of never thought they were going to have kids either. But the Lord had other plans for them, that's for sure. But she's doing great. She's feeling real good. It was a bit of a shock in the beginning. Um, but she's feeling good. She's doing good. Everything's great. She has a little bit of a high blood pressure issue going on, and the doctors are keeping a really close eye on it. She, I think it's just when she gets there, she gets really nervous, and when they take her blood pressure, it's high, but every time they lay her down on her left side and they give her a few minutes and they take it again, and her blood pressure's, right where it's supposed to be. But they've done this urine test thing. She had to pee in a container. Oh, this is too much information. I'm sorry. But she had to pee in a container for 24 hours and then take it back up to the hospital, and they're going to do some tests on protein and creatines and all that kind of stuff and see if they can figure out why we're having this issue. But other than that, she's feeling really, really good, and she looks so cute. And she's just glowing. And oh, by the way, my grandson's name is going to be Cragen Hayes Blythe, which I just love. It's beautiful. I love the name. It's totally different, but it's actually Josh is her husband, and Cragen is actually his middle name. So, and then they just liked Hayes, and that's Hayes. So, yeah, Cragen Hayes Blythe. I think that sounds like I don't know, like a star football player's name or something. I don't know. I just think it's really cute. Um, she, since she's never really thought that she was going to have kids, she hadn't really thought about like how she wanted to decorate the room and all that kind of stuff. So she's been going back and forth with different things, and I think she finally decided on a surfer type theme for the room. And thank God I hadn't bought anything yet, because it's been a couple of different things before she finally decided on this. So, but I think that's what we're going with, and that totally fits them. And like they're beach babies. Even though we live in Texas and we're pretty far from the beach where we live, and here in East Texas, um, their favorite vacations have always been, to Florida, and they got married in Puerto Rico. So they love the beach. I love the beach. She gets that from me. Um, so the beach theme just goes along great with them. So I can just picture a big surfboard hanging on the wall with Cragen's name on it, and all kinds of little surfer dude stuff. So anyway, that is, and I've decided I want to be called Gigi, and Matt Candleman decided he wants to be called Pops, so we're Gigi and Pops. And we're really, really excited. So, yeah, it was really fun the way she told us. She actually was pretty sneaky about it because she had a ultrasound 2 weeks before Christmas Eve. And I couldn't go, but I said, call me just as soon as you get out. And she's like, well, I'm not going to tell you when I get out. We'll tell you that night. Josh and I will come over and we'll tell you that night. And I was like, okay. So she calls me when she gets out of the ultrasound, and she said they couldn't tell. They couldn't tell what it was. The baby's legs were crossed. And I was like, oh no, I was so disappointed because I was so excited to find out. So as you can imagine, I was really disappointed. And I hung up the phone and Matt said, she's faking. She's not telling you the truth. And I'm like, no, she would not do that to me. She doesn't know. She told me they had another appointment scheduled for like the 4th of January or something. And so I just totally believed that they did not find out the sex of the baby. So, but they did, and they were keeping it a secret. And so Christmas Eve, the whole family was over at our house, and we had just finished eating, and she said, I Mom, come in out here, we have a present for everybody. And I was like, what is going on? And so we were all sitting around the table outside, and she brings this box, like this Christmas box with a big Santa Claus on the top of it. And I opened it up, and on the very top was this cute little note, and she wrote, we told a little fib. We're sorry, but, we have a little secret. And I was like, oh my God, they do know. And I just immediately started crying. And so I had to go through each layer. This box was, pretty deep. And I had to go through each layer. And there was pink and blue layers of tissue paper. And underneath every few layers, there was some little, like the little baby rattles and baby things that you use for baby showers. And so I got about halfway through the box, and the whole time I'm just bawling. And I got about halfway through the box, and there was a little card, and it was pink and blue, and it had a question mark on it. And she's like, keep going. And I was going kind of slow because I was afraid I was going to miss something. And so I kept on going, kept on going, kept on going. It felt like forever. And finally, when I got every piece of tissue, pink and blue tissue, out of the box, at the very bottom, it said, it's a boy. Like, she had got these really cute cards that said, it's a boy, and it was all glued to the bottom, and there was confetti. I had to actually move the confetti around to read what it was, and I was like, it's a boy. It was just so great the way she told us, and it was perfect on Christmas Eve, for us to all find out. And we were, my parents were there, and Chelsea, of course, and Wade, and everybody was there that, on our side of the family, and everybody was just crying and hugging, and we were all just so excited. So we're, we're excited. Craig and Hayes, I can't wait. Josh are going to be in the room, so you just need to put your big girl panties on and be there. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm a little nervous about that. Nobody likes to see their child in pain. So hopefully I can be strong and be there through the whole thing. I remember one time she got an ingrown toenail when she was a little girl, and we had to take her to the hospital. It had gotten bad. And I sent Matt back there with her because I was like, I can't do this. She was hurting so bad, and I knew what they were fixing to do. And so he comes out, and he's like, she wants you. And I said, no, she doesn't. You're just lying. She doesn't want me. And he said, she wants you. And I remember going back there and just like having to basically lay on her and just crying with her when they were, giving her a shot to numb it so they could get it out and all that. So nobody likes to see their babies in pain, but hopefully it'll be smooth sailing and a great delivery and all that stuff. But I've rattled on long enough about that. I'm just excited to be a Gigi, and now that I know it's a boy, I can shop. So yay for that. But anyway, I just want to come and say Happy New Year. Also remind you that we are having a New Year's Eve sale. It starts at 12:01 tonight. So 1 minute after you celebrate the new year, give your kisses, get on the website and place your New Year's Eve order. The sale will run until the 3rd. All the information I'll link below. It's kind of a pick your own sale. 10% off orders of $20, up to $20. Then 15% off orders of up to $50 or $50 or more. Okay, I'm totally saying that wrong. So 10% off on $20 orders of $20 or more. 15. This is why I don't say these. This is why I put all the information down below. 15% off of orders of $50 or more, and then 20% off on orders of $100 or more. So all the codes and all the information and stuff, I'll link below so you guys know what's going on. And you can place your orders if you're interested. I know a lot of people shopped for others for Christmas, and we hadn't had a sale in a while, so this might be a great time for you to get in on that sale. So that is about it. I'm going to get off here. I've been rattling on and on. We're at like 12 minutes, and I act like I haven't seen you guys in forever, but it feels like I haven't seen you forever. Next time I see you, hopefully I have a little bit of makeup on and be looking a little better. Hopefully it wasn't too distracting for you guys. I love you all so very much. I'm really looking forward to a great 2016. We have a lot of things in store, like always. We're always coming up with new things here at Candles by Victoria, new products, new fragrances, all that good stuff. Be sure you're signed up for the free account on our website because that automatically signs you up for our newsletter, which that's the fastest way to know that anything that's going on at Candles by Victoria. Also, you can like us on Facebook. I always post everything on there, and on Instagram, and I'll leave those links below as well, but they're all on the website. And I guess that's about it. I'm going to go off here, go home, relax a little bit, put some makeup on, and ring in the new year. You guys have a great day. I love you all very much. Happy New Year. Can't wait to see what 2016 brings. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.